The idea of repopulating Australia suggests a vacant land awaiting new inhabitants. This notion is often fueled by images of the vast, empty outback and the seemingly endless stretches of desert. However, this perception is misleading and oversimplifies the reality of Australia's demographic and geographic landscape. This is far from reality. Australia is home to vibrant, bustling cities like Sydney and Melbourne, where the population density rivals that of many major global cities. The beaches are crowded, the streets are busy, and the urban centers are thriving with economic activity and cultural diversity. Australia has a significant and growing population, but its distribution is highly uneven. While the coastal cities are densely populated, the interior regions remain sparsely inhabited. This uneven distribution poses unique challenges and opportunities for the nation. The challenge isn't simply attracting more people, it's about managing growth sustainably and encouraging settlement in underpopulated regions. New housing developments and infrastructure projects in rural areas are part of the solution, but they require careful planning and significant investment. This involves tackling a complex web of environmental, economic, social, and infrastructural hurdles. Renewable energy projects, community engagement, and economic development initiatives are crucial components of a comprehensive strategy to balance population growth and regional development. Simply adding more people without addressing these complexities could strain resources, damage fragile ecosystems, and exacerbate existing social disparities. The dry farmlands, crowded public transportation systems, and ongoing deforestation highlight the need for a more thoughtful approach to population management. A nuanced approach is needed, one that recognizes the interconnectedness of population, environment, and development. Integrated urban planning, sustainable development projects, and environmental conservation efforts are essential to creating a balanced and thriving Australia for future generations. Additionally, investing in education, healthcare, and local businesses in rural and regional areas can make these places more attractive to potential settlers. By improving the quality of life and providing opportunities for growth, Australia can encourage a more even population distribution. Embracing the diversity of Australia's communities and celebrating cultural festivals in regional towns can also foster a sense of belonging and community spirit. Successful agricultural practices and innovations can further support sustainable living in these areas. Ultimately, the vision for Australia's future should be one of balanced urban and rural development, thriving ecosystems, and happy, healthy communities. By addressing the complexities of repopulation with a holistic and integrated approach, Australia can build a sustainable and prosperous future for all its inhabitants. Australia's population distribution is strikingly lopsided. Major cities like Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane are densely populated, boasting thriving economies and diverse communities. In stark contrast, vast swaths of inland Australia remain sparsely populated. These regions often grapple with limited infrastructure, economic opportunities, and harsh environmental conditions. This uneven distribution creates challenges for resource allocation, infrastructure development, and social cohesion. Establishing thriving communities in Australia's arid interior is a formidable task. The unforgiving climate, characterized by extreme heat and limited rainfall, poses significant challenges to human habitation. Building and maintaining essential infrastructure such as housing, transportation networks, and water supply systems in these remote areas is costly and logistically complex. Furthermore, the limited availability of water and fertile land restricts agricultural productivity, making self-sufficiency a considerable challenge. Attracting people to sparsely populated regions requires creating viable economic opportunities. This goes beyond simply transferring existing industries from urban centers. New and innovative industries that capitalize on the unique resources and characteristics of these regions are needed. This economic diversification can create jobs, stimulate local economies, and reduce reliance on traditional but often environmentally taxing sectors like mining. Investing in education, training, and entrepreneurship can empower residents to contribute to and benefit from these emerging industries. Section 5. The environmental price tag. Unplanned population growth, particularly in environmentally sensitive areas, can have dire consequences. Australia's water resources are already strained, and increased demand from a larger population could exacerbate shortages and threaten delicate ecosystems. Habitat loss due to expanding settlements and agricultural activities poses a significant threat to Australia's unique biodiversity. Furthermore, a larger population inevitably translates to increased carbon emissions, contributing to climate change and further stressing the environment. Section 6. Navigating social and cultural complexities. Population growth and distribution have profound social and cultural implications. Ensuring that new residents, particularly immigrants, integrate seamlessly into existing communities is crucial for social harmony. This involves fostering intercultural understanding, promoting tolerance, and providing support services to aid newcomers in adapting to their new environment. Creating welcoming and inclusive communities is essential for attracting and retaining residents in regional areas. Section 7. Government policies, a mixed bag. The Australian government has implemented various policies aimed at managing population growth and encouraging settlement in regional areas. These policies are designed to alleviate the pressure on major cities and promote the development of smaller towns and rural communities. By incentivizing people to move to these less populated areas, the government hopes to create a more balanced distribution of the population across the country. Skilled migration programs prioritize individuals with in-demand skills to address labor shortages and boost economic productivity. These programs are essential for filling gaps in various industries, from healthcare to engineering, and ensuring that Australia remains competitive on the global stage. By attracting skilled workers, the government aims to enhance the country's economic growth and innovation. Regional living requirements for certain visa categories aim to direct migrants to less populated areas. These requirements are part of a broader strategy to revitalize regional economies and support local businesses. By encouraging migrants to settle in these areas, the government hopes to stimulate economic activity and create new job opportunities for both migrants and local residents. However, these programs have achieved limited success, often failing to address the underlying economic and social factors that drive people to urban centers. Despite the incentives, many people still prefer the amenities, job opportunities, and lifestyle that cities offer. The challenge remains for the government to find a balance between encouraging regional settlement and addressing the needs and preferences of the population. Section 8. Looking beyond repopulation, alternative solutions. Rather than solely focusing on repopulating remote areas, a more holistic approach is needed. Investing in sustainable urban development can accommodate population growth within existing cities, reducing the pressure to expand into fragile environments. This involves promoting compact city designs, enhancing public transportation, and prioritizing green spaces. Simultaneously, fostering economic opportunities in regional areas can attract residents organically, creating vibrant and self-sustaining communities. Section 9. Public opinion and the path forward. Public opinion plays a pivotal role in shaping population policies. In Australia, the voice of the people is a powerful force that influences government decisions and policy directions. From the bustling cities to the quiet rural areas, Australians are actively engaged in discussions about the future of their nation. Concerns about the environmental impacts of population growth are widespread. Many Australians are deeply worried about how an increasing population might strain natural resources, contribute to climate change, and affect the unique biodiversity of the country. These environmental concerns are often at the forefront of public debates and protests. With many Australians advocating for a cautious and sustainable approach, there is a strong push for policies that balance growth with environmental stewardship. Community meetings and public forums are frequently held to discuss these issues, reflecting the collective desire for a sustainable future. The role of immigration in population growth is also a subject of ongoing debate. While some see immigration as essential for economic growth and cultural diversity, others are concerned about its impact on social cohesion and infrastructure. These differing perspectives highlight the complexity of creating policies that satisfy all stakeholders. Finding a balance between economic needs, social cohesion, and environmental sustainability is crucial. This balance is not easy to achieve, but it is necessary for the long-term well-being of the nation. Initiatives like community gardens and sustainable business practices are examples of how Australians are working towards this balance. A well-informed and engaged public is essential for developing and implementing effective population policies that benefit all Australians. By staying informed and participating in public discourse, Citizens can help shape a future that is equitable, sustainable, and prosperous for everyone. The path forward requires collective effort and a shared vision for the nation's future.